I hope now it's visible for all of you. Only one now. Leave it. What is the doubt?
As there is file for storage like temporary mounting, it is not available. For permanent mounting,
For permanent mounting, we create a folder and then we do the entry in fstab file, etc fstab. That's the file location.
ETC is for configuration.
etc is a folder which contain all the configuration file. So when you want to do permanent mounting, that is also a type of configuration. So inside the etc folder, there is a one file called fstab. In that there will be entry that this partition or these things will be mapped on which folder, and it's a file system type and all details. Okay, so let us start executing all the commands of files and folder, and those who have already done, if I am doing anything wrong, just correct me there. Okay, so first command we have, that is cat. Cat command is used for only three purposes, not more than three. Okay, first purpose is if you want to create a file. Which file? Text file only, not any other type of file. So if you want to create text file, you can use command cat. So cat space greater than file name. But here we have one problem. Once we change the line, we cannot go in the above line. Also, using the arrow key, you cannot go in the previous characters. You cannot move the cursor. So using the cat only you can create a file, but you cannot edit, you cannot correct your mistakes. For that you have to use text editor. If you remember, we had Nano, we had gedit, graphical text editors. So there, using that, we will open the files and there we will correct it. Okay. Once you type your content, hit enter and then press Ctrl D. Ctrl D to save and exit. Okay. Now let me check if there is any file. You see, there is already one file, mango. If I want to check what is inside it, cat space mango. Means cat is used to create a text file, cat is used to see the content of any text file. Okay. Now if I use the same like cat space single greater than mango, what it will do? It will override the existing content with the new content. So that is why we have a solution, double greater than, cat space double greater than file name, Control D. Now if you check the content, the line which you have added, that is inside in the last line. Okay. So if you want to append, we say as a append. If you want to add the lines, you have to use double greater than. When you are creating a file, single greater than. Okay. Next, to list any files and folder, ls. If you give only ls, it will display files and folder of present working directory. But I want something else. What I want is ls/home. Means what? I want to see what is inside the folder, home folder. Okay. I want to see what is inside the desktop folder. Nothing. Understood? So if you give ls a space folder name, not file name, then it will show what is inside that, just their names. If you don't give the folder name, it will show for the current working folder. Is it clear? If you see with output of ls, blue color are folders and white colors are files. If you use ls space minus l, list long, here you can see it is showing the total number, file, permissions, owner, size, date and time, everything. So this is very important to understand. If you understand it very well, then this topic is nothing. To understand it, first thing, break the lines. So instead of seeing this much line, first you see the left side first. It is somewhere hyphen and D. Hyphen means regular file. Not not saying text file. I am saying regular file means normal file. Hyphen means normal file. D means directory. In command line we say directory. Graphical we say folder. Okay. So if it is a folder, there will be D. If it is a file, there will be hyphen. And just for you to understand, mango arm. Sorry. Space. Space minus. Do you see somewhere it is written L also? Earlier it was hyphen and D. Now it is L also in the first file if you see. L represent link file or you can say shortcut file. And it's showing this R is the link file of Mango. Is it clear? So this first letter is clear. After that, if you see, there will be 9 letters. RWX, RWX, RWX. Okay. So what exactly it is? First is hyphen RWX, sorry, D RWX R hyphen X R hyphen X, then there will be dot and then there will be 2. So first field, it represents the type of file or folder. Second field defines what is the permission of owner. Owner means the one who has created this file or folder. So for owner, what is the permission that is mentioned here? So permission will be always read, write and execute. Okay. So for the owner, it is full permission. Read, write, execute, all permission they have on this folder. Next, RX means this is the permission for group owner. Okay. Means for that group, whoever are the members, these members, those members will have this permission read and execute. The third one is for others. Okay. After this is a dot. Dot means access control list. So what exactly is the access control list? So here we can define permission for 3 type of things. One, owner. Second, for any one group only. And third, the remaining all others. But what if I want to give permission apart from this? I want to give a special permission, means only read write to one user, one more specific user. So where it will fit? If I give to owner, it will be for owner. If I give for group, means it will be for all the members, but I want to give only to him. If I give to the third one, others, it will be for all. So in that case, we have the solution of access control list. Using the access control list, we can give permission, we can set permission for additional user and groups apart from these three. Is it clear? So this dot, if it is dot means ACL is not there. If it is plus means ACL is there. Clear? Access control list. Jago. Next is the number. This number is also a magical number. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, these all I know very well. What is the new in this? New here is the concept. People just ignore, okay, this is a number, let it be. But you ask the exact concept, lot of people will not be able to answer. 1 will be always for the file. Okay. So if you see here, 1 is for always for the file and 2 is for folders. What if there is a 3? 3 means folder inside the folder. Understood? So if there is a one folder inside the folder means 3. 2 folder inside the folder, then 4. 3 folder, then 5. Like that the number will change. Now suppose there is a one folder, inside this one folder, inside that also there is a one folder. Then what will be the number? See. My question is, there is a one folder. Inside this folder again there is a one folder. Inside this also there is a one more folder. So generally if this is a single folder, the number will be, if I create one inside it, number will be, when I create inside it, the number will be wrong. Number will be 3 only. Understood? So this is the trick. Understood the concept? So the counting only happens how many number of file and folder is showing here. Inside that also what is there? It's not going to count that. It will count only the number of folder, how many folder are there, how many boxes are here. Inside the box there is a one more box, it is not going to count. Understood? One big box. Inside that box, number of box, that's it. Inside that box also what is there, that is not going to count. This point is clear. Another thing, if there is a file inside a folder, then what will be the count? Suppose instead of this, if there is a file, this is a folder and suppose this is a file. So what will be the number now? Same 3. Why? It will count only folders, not file. Understood? So if you have 10 files also inside the folder and no folder is there, then the count will be 2. This concept is clear? How the calculation works here? So that's why if I say you directly that 2 means folder, inside that the number of folder if increase, it will get added. So this statement will not give more clarity. That's why I have drawn these pictures. So this point is clear. Next is this root. What does this root means? This is the name of the owner who has created this file or folder. Okay. If I log in with Tanveer, the name will be Tanveer. In Linux, when I create a user, it will also create a private group with the same name. I told you earlier also. So when I create a user in Linux, it will create a private group also with the same name. And by default, for all your files and folder, You will be the owner and your private group will be the group owner. And whoever are the members in this group will have the second permission field, this one. Is it clear? And except these two names, what it shows here, remaining all falls in other category. Clear this one? Any confusion? After this, the next one, this is the size of file or folder, whatever it is. Then this is what? Day, sorry, month, and this one is the date. Okay, and this is the time, and this is the file folder name. Any confusion in this all? Clear to all of you? So we have used ls space minus l. We got this output. Similar, we have one more command ll, long list, okay, which gives similar output for it. Clear? Now the next is, I want to see detail of only one file. ls space minus l space file name. Huh? Token. Total. What it is showing? Number 4. And how many files it is listing? File and folder? Ah, ah. How many numbers? 9. And it is showing 4. No, it's not correct number. Because you see, for me it is showing 16. So generally it shows the count, how many files and folder are inside it. That's what I'm saying. It should not be that number. So when you log in from other user, in that case also you check. Or when you go inside another folder and then you check the numbers. For example, cd space desktop total 0. No files and folder are there. Okay. So ls space minus l is going to show you output for one file. What if I want for more than one? Like this. File name space file name space file name space file name. How many files you want to see at a time? Details of the files. Is it clear? I want to see extra information about some folders. And if I want to see more than one folder, then same concept, space another name space another name space another name. Understood? Like, clear? So if you want to see for a specific, you have to use ld. With only ls space minus l, you will not be able to. If you want to try, you can try. Understood? If you want to see all the files and folder, including hidden, ls space minus a. Okay. In Linux, when you put a dot before any file or folder name, it becomes hidden. Okay. So as of now, we are able to see Mango. MV is used for two purposes: move and rename. Okay. So first, old name, new name, file hidden. And if you want to unhide or if you want to see it, ls space minus a, you see dot mango. Or if you want to unhide it, then just go rename it, old name dot mango, new name without dot. Is it clear? Any confusion? Hmm? So same output was for you all earlier when you have tried. If you want to rename it, mb space mango space apple. Now you use cat mango, no file, cat apple. Clear? So mb is used for rename and move both. Next, I want to create a folder mkdir Japan. You see, Japan is created. I want to create multiple folder at a time. Created, understood the concept? But this technique applies only for folder, not for the file. Because for the file we need to give content also. But if you want to create blank file, in that case you can use the same technique. Okay. Now I want to delete a folder. See, to go inside a folder, cd, change directory. Okay. I want to go to India folder. I am inside it, you can see. I want to delete any folder. Then we have rm space minus, sorry, rmdir India, deleted. But there is a one problem with rmdir. It can delete only empty folders. If you have any file or folder inside it, it will not delete. Just take an example. Mm, we have one folder Asia. Okay. So rmdir slash Asia. Sorry. What error we are getting? Directory not empty. So if I want to delete, then what solution I have? Rm space minus rf. Whenever you delete folder, you have to use R. F for force. Why force? If you don't want to force, don't use F. At every stage, before deleting every files and folder which is inside it, it will ask, do you want to delete? Do you want to delete? Like that. So we don't want that type of question every time. So we are using F. Deleted. Clear?
So if it asks, do you want to delete, then we'll press enter, then it will delete.
Huh?
If it is asked that do you want to delete, like you are not
You have to type yes then. For example, so if you want to play like this, don't use F. One by one, one by one. Give the answer you have created. Sure. You have created. You have created with which name? Huh? Yes, that is a problem. I knew it. Why I am using slash? Because you see before there, I am listing all the folders of root partition ls slash. So accordingly I am doing, and whatever you have created, that is in your home folder. So if you give slash, means it is on the root partition, but it is in your home folder. So don't give slash and then try. It will work for you. Okay. So RMDIR can delete only empty folders, and RM space minus RF can delete folder with files plus empty folder also. Okay. Like here we have empty folder na Japan, Cyprus, RM space minus RF, Japan deleted. So it's all up to you. You want to keep separate command for both, or you want to use the universal command for all. It's all up to you. Now, if you want to delete any file, for that RM space file name. Okay. Question. Understood? Clear, huh? If I use RM space minus F, no questions. Here minus R is not required. So minus R where it is required? Folder. Now what if I want to delete multiple file or folder with the different names? What is the solution? A space name, a space name, a space name. Understood? RM space minus RF, Cyprus, Nepal, Russia, deleted. Similarly for the file also. A space name, a space name, a space name. It's a case sensitive. I think in the last class I have taught in Linux file and folder names are case sensitive. So how you create, accordingly you have to work with that. To create a blank file, we use touch command. For example, touch space blr, cat space blr, nothing is there. Blr is what? File. You see white color. Understood? If the file or folder does not exist, the touch will create a blank file with that name. And if it exists, then what it will do? Let us see. We have Apple. So anyone want Apple? When it was created? September 17, 857. And if you see, the now it's showing time 9:22 on the clock. So if I use touch space Apple, when Apple was updated. Clear? So touch is not going to update timestamp only for the file, it can update time for folder also. Clear? And if that name does not exist, then it will create blank file with the name. Done this one. Next we have that is tree. So let us create a tree like a structure. Mkdir slash Asia means I am creating a folder Asia. Inside the folder Asia, I am creating mkdir India, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Nepal, inside India, I want to create. Now, if you want to move one step back, if you see here, where you are now, Asia. If you want to go one step back, CD dot dot. Now you see where you are. If you want to return to your home folder directly, CD enter or CD tilde. But you return to your home folder, but you want to go to previous working folder. CD hyphen. Understood?
So here CD dot dot will not work.
Where it will not work.
Like if we are in home folder, if we are in home folder,
Ah,
CD dot dot.
who told you? I am in home folder. CD dot dot. Who said it will not work? Now I am in the root partition because my home folder is slash root. One out means directly on the root partition. So this is the use of cd command. Cd dot dot cd cd hyphen. These three cd related things you have to memorize. Now I am returning to my home folder. I want to see what are the files and folder is there in Asia folder. So ls space minus capital R slash Asia. So it is saying that inside Asia there is four folder. And inside Bhutan there is nothing. Inside India there is Delhi, Nepal, Sri Lanka there is nothing. Clear? But me who is using this command, it gives this output. But the problem is this command if you try in 9 version or any version of AWS Linux, because those are the updated versions, this command will not work there. So tree will show you this type of structure. Is it clear? Use of tree, use of CD, ls minus r. Next is I want to copy. What I want to copy? Delete. CP, copy, path. Do you remember last time we have done the path, absolute path, relative path, slash Asia, slash India, slash Delhi. I want to copy in slash Asia, slash Sri Lanka. Is it copied? I want to copy Nepal folder inside Bhutan. Copy minus R. Always for this folder you have to use minus R. For file no need. If you want no question then F also. Then what you want to copy? Asia, Nepal, in Asia, Bhutan. Okay. Copied now. If you want to move in that case, equality. For file folder, same command. No minus R is required. Okay. I want to move Bhutan in Sri Lanka. Slash Asia, slash Bhutan in Asia, Sri Lanka. You see, minus R was not required. And if I want to move any file from Sri Lanka to Nepal, MB slash Asia slash Sri Lanka Delhi slash Asia Nepal. Is it clear? So move and copy uses are clear. How we have to use it. Okay. So this was the things which you have already practiced. And as you know about yourself, you all are very intelligent. So next task which I want to give is after this, I can take another 6 minutes. In that we can cover it. Creating and managing link files. So that one topic of this will complete. There is a one thing called inode value. What exactly is inode value? Inode value means when we create a file and folder, all the files and folder get one number, and that number is called inode value. Sequence number, serial number. Understood? That is called inode value. Okay. So how to see this inode value? Because these files and folder are always referred with the inode value, not with the name by the system. So if you want to see the inode value, ls space minus I, it will show the inode value. For example, mkdir a space b space c space d space, I have created 4 folder. ls space minus I, id folder is na. Are they in sequence? No. Why? Because inode value is assigned in a complete serial sequence. In between you have deleted this file. So what happens? That inode number gets free. So next file which is created, that will get first the free inode value, then it will continue in the sequence. That's why we are getting like this. Understood the concept? Touch space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have created 5 blank files. ls space minus I. You see serial number matched almost. For file number 4 and 5, you see 89, 90. Now onwards 91, 92 it will go on. This concept is clear, inode value. Now there is a link file. What exactly is a link file? So link file means, one means shortcut, another means just a, you can say duplicate file, replicate file. Okay. So why we create this link file? Every time I don't want to use the long path to access, so what I can create? A shortcut. How we create in the graphical? So this shortcut is here referred as a soft link. This point is clear. Soft link, what exactly it is? Soft link is equivalent to shortcut. Why we create? I don't want to use every time that long path. Somewhere the file is kept. So instead I can use shortcuts. Second thing, what is hard link? If you create a file, okay, you will take the backup. Next day in the same file, if you add anything or remove anything, do any changes, what you will do? Again you will take the backup and keep it somewhere. Third day again you have changed. Again backup. So instead what I can do is, I can keep file in 2 different locations, make hard link between both. Advantage, I do changes in this file, will get updated in the another file. I do update in another file, will get updated in this file also. Both will be in synchronization. If any of the file get deleted, we can access the data from the second file. So that is what? Hard link. Clear? In which condition we use which links? Soft link, if the main file is deleted, you cannot access the data. When main file is not there, can you use the shortcut? It will not open. Just now we have seen the inode. For the hard link, main file and link file, inode value will be same, just like a two names or two referring points for the same file. Soft link, inode values will be different for the main file and link file. So let us see the same. I have one apple here. ln space apple, okay, space fruit. So what I have created? Hard link with the command ln. As per the theory, what it says? ls space minus I apple space fruit. Inode values are same as per the theoretical concept. If I do changes in any of the file, changes happen in this file also. So both are in the same. Next concept, what it says? If you delete the main file, you can access the data from link file. Hard link concept is clear. Here I have created on the same location. In the real scenario, the link file I will create on another location. Clear? Next is soft link. Uh, So we have a file named fruit, ln space minus s space fruit. We can use any new file. So time is less, that's why I'm not creating any new file. Guava, ls space minus I space fruit space guava. Inode values are same. Cat space double greater than guava. Understood? Make changes anywhere will get updated in both the sides. So you can, for your practice, you check in the both the side. If I delete the main file, but the fact is guava exists, but because of the main file, you are not able to access it. Any confusion?
Now Guava will be empty.
You cannot open, not even empty. If shortcut is there, just a shortcut name, you cannot do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, no 5. A B C D. Deleted means rm space minus rf you can use for file and folder both. Okay, so with this much, what we have done is we have completed only 3 lectures. Okay, but don't worry, when I come, I will be in full speed and I can finish in 2 3 days also. So in between, you practice properly. So we have completed till here. Okay, day 3. Okay. When I come, then we will start VI editor and other things. What link file, na? Slide X. Turn on the light.